Guys, it's Matt. This is my 1965 Shelby Daytona Factory 5 replica kit. And I think this is the best sports car that you can get for the money. Period. End of story. Well, you go to Factory 5's website, it says you could get a kit for $22,000. But you really can't. The cheapest kit you could get, bare bones, probably end up being around $40,000. You could pay shipping, or you could pick it up there in Massachusetts. You could pick these up for $70,000, $80,000 all day on Bring a Trailer. Even cheaper if you want one bare bones. That you cannot build them for that cheap. I will tell you that. The cheapest you could build this, if you have spare donor parts, and you don't mind doing most of the, if not all the work yourself, you could probably get build one for $60,000 or around there. But it'll be exactly how you want it. Whereas this one, I bought secondhand with 2,000 miles on it. It was almost perfect, and over the past 2.5 years, I've spent getting it exactly how I want. Now, the last thing that happened was the hood was I was in an accident, so the hood was repainted. They redid the stickers the way I wanted it. Thought it had a little bit too many stickers, and it made it look a little bit too modern and a little bit too busy. So I took the stickers off the hood and redid the stickers on the fender and everything. But I'm not talking about mine. I'm talking about these in general. So if you want something wild for low six figures, 100,000, around there, you can get something like this with a brand new Coyote engine, independent suspension, big 6-piston Willwood brakes, 4-piston in the rear, front and rear sway bars, totally modern interior. Now it's race bred, but pretty modern interior. I put a little bit more padding in these Kirky seats. I added the seat heaters, all that. We got a backup camera, stereo. I mean, the interior looks super modern. I had this wink mirror. You definitely need that. And you need the removable steering wheel, because the only downside of this, besides not being watertight, can't drive this in the rain, is trying to get in and out of it. I learned right away, you can't just get in the seat and get in. You have to put your feet in, do the hokey pokey, and pull yourself in by the roll cage. But speaking of that, for $60,000 you get a car with a full 10-point roll cage, you know, or $100,000 if you want to go crazy like this. We got air conditioning, heat. Like I said, we got seat heaters here. I got underglows on mine. Hate all you want. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, you got everything modern in here, you know, aside from, you know, like you can put an Alcantara dash, you can redo the seats in carbon fiber. There's one recently that sold around $120,000. It had an iPad in the dash and all that. It was just crazy. Now this is just one notch down from that, but it looks, that one was orange. This one looks a little bit better with the BMW M5 satin blue interior paint, I think. But enough about the interior and the exterior. Let's talk about the performance and what you're getting for the money with the performance. Let's pop the hood, man. Brand new Coyote engine. You could pick these up brand new from Ford, $10,000. New transmission. You can go 6-speed, 5-speed like I did, or whatever. They're basically Legos. You can build them however you want. But I thought 435 horsepower, getting a little ambitious with that number, huh? I think that's the perfect amount for a car weighing 2,600 pounds. Yes, you can put slicks on here, drag radials, and you'd add 200 horsepower. You're gonna have something that's gonna be a lot faster than this. But it's a good balance. You can still handle. I got street tires on here. And speaking of that, Like I said, 6-piston Willwood brakes, Coney single adjustables, upper and lower control arm, double wishbone, front and rear. Like I said, independent suspension in the rear. So let's check that out. 335 tires in the rear. Now you can order these wheels from Factory 5. They look like knockoffs, but that's actually a hubcap, and that's actually a legit aluminum spin off. Get you the lug nuts. But this independent suspension, the diff, axles, and uprights are out of a brand new Mustang. Now this is a $5,000 option, but when you think about it, you're gonna have to get a 9-inch 8.8 rear end anyway, and all that, and it'll come with a 3-link suspension with the kit, but I don't think it comes with the uprights. I think you need obviously if you have solid rear axle, you don't have the uprights. What am I talking about? But that really makes a big difference. I wanted to spend a little bit extra money and get one with the independent rear suspension. French tail lights, that's a nice little touch. Backup camera. This is one thing that I really like about it. This new kit, Gen 3, has glass hatch. We got a nice stereo in here with the components, tweeters. I installed these jump posts, subs. Amps are hidden behind the seats. And I keep going back to the interior because my intention on buying this was I wanted a race car or a street car that was basically could be a race car. It had the, feel of a race car. So we got the cage. I welded up these headrests, and the amps are behind the seats. You can't see them. But holy cow, look at what you're getting for the money, man. For $60,000, 2,600 pounds. You tell me a car that has 435 horsepower, 2,600 pounds, and all these creature comforts, even brand new, under 100,000. Go out and buy it, man. You got, what do you got? The Porsche Cayman GTS. I love that car. $90,000. You're getting a lot of car. You're getting 350 horsepower. You obviously throw a supercharger on here, make 600 easy, 800. 600 still be streetable, but you can make this exactly how you want it. Okay, yeah, a C8 Corvette, you're getting a little bit more performance for the money, but you got a 3,600 pound car, whereas you could build these 2,400 pounds. I mean, I really think this is the best sports car for the money. And the best part is the attention and you can make it exactly how you want it.